The night Simone walked out of Daniel's flat, he had 17 pounds in his bank account, a broken boiler, and no idea how he was going to survive the month. 3 years later, she'd stand in front of him again and realize she'd made the biggest mistake of her life. Daniel wasn't some millionaire entrepreneur. He wasn't flashy, didn't come from money, didn't even have that loud kind of confidence people notice. He was just solid. 28 years old, Southeast London, worked in logistics management at a company in Canary Wharf. Decent salary, decent life. The kind of ordinary stability most people quietly pray for. And for a while, life actually looked good. He had a long-term girlfriend named Simone. 4 years together. Inside jokes, future plans. Sunday mornings in coffee shops pretending they'd eventually move somewhere nicer. To everyone around them, they looked stable. But life has a strange habit of testing relationships at the exact moment people stop expecting it. It started with an email. Subject line, pause, mandatory staff meeting. Daniel already knew. Everybody did. The company was downsizing. Budgets were being cut. And 43 minutes later, he walked out of that office carrying a cardboard box. Just like that, 4 years of loyalty disappeared into a handshake and an HR script. But honestly, that wasn't even the worst part. 2 weeks later, his dad suffered a stroke. Not fatal, but serious enough that Daniel suddenly became responsible for almost everything. Hospital visits, medication, cooking, paperwork, sleeping with one ear open in case his father called for help during the night. And slowly, very slowly, the pressure started changing him. Not into a bad man, just a tired one. And Simone noticed. At first it was subtle. Canceled date nights, more evenings out with coworkers, more time staring at her phone than talking to him. Like she'd already rehearsed the moment in her head. Daniel just stood there watching her fold clothes into a suitcase, trying to process the fact that 4 years could apparently end this quietly. Then finally, she looked at him and said, slower, "You're not the person you were when we met." Long pause. And the painful part? She was right. Because 6 months earlier, Daniel had been carefree, ambitious, relaxed. Now, he was exhausted, worried, trying to hold together a life that kept falling apart. But that's what pressure does. It changes people. The problem is, she mistook struggle for weakness. Then she left. The front door closed, and suddenly the flat felt enormous. No music, no dramatic breakdown, just silence. The kind of silence that makes you stare at the ceiling at 3 in the morning, wondering how everything disappeared so fast. For the next few weeks, Daniel hit rock bottom. The fridge was nearly empty. Bills piled up on the kitchen counter. Job rejection emails arrived almost daily. And every now and then, he'd pick up his phone to text Simone, pause, then stop himself. Because deep down, he knew something painful. If someone can abandon you during the worst moment of your life, they were never really standing beside you to begin with. Then one night, something shifted. Daniel was sitting alone at the kitchen table with a notebook, completely exhausted, when he wrote 3 words at the top of the page. What do I have? Not what did he lose? What did he still have? Skills, experience, time, and absolutely nothing left to lose. So he started rebuilding. Quietly. Freelance contracts, operations consulting, helping small businesses fix logistical problems nobody else wanted to deal with. It wasn't glamorous. Nobody online would call it inspirational. But slowly, it worked. 1 client became 3. 3 became 7. 7 became referrals. And over time, Daniel started changing again. The flat became cleaner. The stress in his face faded. His father slowly recovered. For the first time in nearly 2 years, Daniel could breathe again. And then, pause. Life did something interesting. It brought Simone back. 18 months after she walked away, Daniel attended a networking event near London Bridge. Nothing glamorous, cheap wine, business cards, people pretending not to hate networking events. And across the room, he saw her, Simone. For a second, neither of them moved, because sometimes the strangest feeling in life is meeting someone from your past after you finally healed. She walked over first, and honestly, she looked surprised. Not because Daniel suddenly became rich or famous, but because he looked peaceful, grounded, calm, like someone who no longer needed approval to feel valuable. They spoke for a few minutes, small talk mostly. Then Simone admitted something. Her company had downsized too. She'd lost her role. Freelancing wasn't going well. And eventually, almost awkwardly, she asked if Daniel knew anyone hiring. And in that exact moment, reality hit her. The same man she abandoned when he had nothing had rebuilt himself without her. Daniel smiled politely, said he'd keep an ear out, wished her well, and walked away. No revenge speech, no humiliation, no dramatic final line, because real karma rarely looks dramatic. Usually, it's just the quiet moment someone realizes they completely underestimated you. And the truth is, this story was never really about Simone. It's about what happens when life strips everything away from you and forces you to discover who you actually are. Because rock bottom does something terrifying. It reveals people. The people who genuinely love you stay. The people who only love the convenient version of you leave. And sometimes, that's the greatest gift life can give you. So if you're listening to this while your life feels like it's collapsing, hear this carefully. Your lowest point, pause, is not your final point. The people who leave during your storm were never meant to stand beside you in the sunshine. Stop chasing closure. Stop trying to convince people to recognize your worth. Go quiet, heal, work, build, because one day, you'll wake up in a life the broken version of you once thought was impossible. And the people who walked away, they'll remember exactly who they gave up on. He never called her again. He never needed to. If this story meant something to you, hit the like button, share and subscribe to our channel, and yeah, leave a comment below. And if someone came to mind while watching this, send it to them. You never know who needs to hear it today.